Hey there smartphone fans, welcome back for another honest hands-on review here in Smartphone Wars, the place where I review all those great budget phones that you want to import and you probably don't know about. And today I have a real winner and one of the best devices I reviewed in recent months, and it's the Blackview P6000. Why is it one of the best devices? I think keep watching and you'll find out. First of all, the Blackview P6000 is an amazingly built phone. One of the best build qualities you ever find below $400. Yes, that's right. If I have to compare it, it's very close to build quality to what my Mate 10 actually offers, and this is something incredible for a budget device. Solid glass phone with Gorilla Glass on the back and on the front, and it's just for start. It has a 5.5-inch Full HD IPS display, which is really nice, but it's not 18:9, and the 6000 in the name, you guessed it, is because it has a huge 6000 mAh battery, but that's not all there is. It's powered by the Helio P25, which is a great octa-core chip. What sets it apart really, besides usual 6 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of onboard storage, which we are actually quite used to in around $200 from China right now, is that this one is powered with Android 7.1.1 Nougat. The storage is expandable and it has much better cameras than the rest. It has the Sony IMX230, which is a 21 megapixel sensor from Sony. It's a flagship sensor from a few years back, and it has a very good front camera as well, but I'll get to that a bit later. And first off, we'll start with benchmarks. This phone does not disappoint in any benchmark results. As good as Snapdragon 625, if not better, and perhaps the best scoring Helio P25 chip I've ever seen, rocking over 80,000 on the new Antutu 7, which is quite nice. But what's also really nice here is the battery life. This phone delivers over 10 hours of screen on time on a single charge all the time. And if you're not doing gaming, you probably get around 15 hours of browsing like YouTube on a single charge as well. But the glass body and the huge battery does take a bit towards, it's around 235 grams. What's also great about the P6000 is it supports USA and North America LTE band. So this phone will work anywhere with 4G in Asia, Europe, South America and North America as well. So great 4G LTE support. The GPS on this, well, this is Helio P25, but it's not as good as Helio P23. It did still get a signal from inside my house, just a bit closer to the terrace, so I'll just let it slide. And now you can hear the speaker quality of the P6000. And now let's also take a look what's inside the box of the Blackview P6000, because it's also a real treat. Besides this absolutely lovely and, for me, best crafted phone I've ever seen, the Chinese produced below $300, you also get a pair of headphones, which is really nice. You also get the USB Type-C to a 3.5mm headphone jack adapter, which you really need because this phone does not have a headphone jack port, but the sound quality through that is amazing, and the phone also has a dedicated audio hardware, so it does have better audio quality through headphones than most budget devices. This does have fast charging support. It's a 15 watt to 18 watt charger which charges the entire battery, 6000 mAh battery, in around 2.5 hours. A standard USB Type-C cable, so this is not one of those proprietary cables that most Chinese devices come from, so you can use any USB Type-C cable with this phone to charge and transfer data or OTG. And is also inside the box you get an OTG cable as a plus, and you also get a silicone shockproof case for it, but you actually don't need this one since the phone is made of Gorilla Glass on the back and it's not scratchable by keys and stuff like that. This is just so much above other phones. I mean, this puts phones like the Redmi 5 Plus, even the new Redmi Note 5 Pro to shame when it comes to sheer craftsmanship, quality and premium feel. I said I've only have the Mate 10, which is close to what this baby actually feels like. So if you're looking for premium feel and definitely want the best build quality phone on the market on a budget, the P6000 is something that really doesn't disappoint. And it also doesn't disappoint in the software department, running Android 7.1.1 Nougat with all the bells and whistles like Force Touch to add the functions. It does have a slidable app drawer, split screen multitasking, screen recording, and you can customize the notification shade on the top really like all these features that premium expensive phones like the OnePlus 5, OnePlus 5T, Google Pixel 2 have. The Blackview P6000 also doesn't have. So as a software experience, it's really flagship level. Nothing really is left out here, and the front fingerprint scanner can also be used for navigation as well as unlocking. In general, I don't think anybody will be dissatisfied with the software and user experience from Blackview P6000. Just have so many nice touches to add on this amazing phone, but it doesn't stop there. There's more. The phone also has a magnetometer and a very rock solid compass. You can go out on wheel as well, and you also have a few software features like you can absolutely customize auto starting apps with background access, and you also get information on how many users actually use these apps in the background, so you can get like a reference if this app is okay if you're not very familiar with it. And the phone also has a customizable notification LED. And now we've come to the camera review of the Blackview P6000. Now you can see there's two sensors on the back. One is only used to provide optical zoom. That's right, so if you zoom in up to 2 times, it won't lose any quality on your phone, and it's really great. But both sensors are not active at the same time to produce better low light shots, for instance. However, the single Sony IMX230 is perhaps one of the best sensors you can get at this price point, and especially when you start zooming in the photos, you don't get any loss of quality at all. Even with the 2 times optical zoom, you can see here just the picture quality on this phone in good indoor lighting conditions is really good. And what is surprisingly good is the low light performance of this phone. Once put in auto scene detection mode, it automatically triggers the night mode, and although shutter speed is not as fast, the picture quality is great. This is a good camera phone even for camera enthusiasts out there, so really trumps a lot of phones in the market. And the same thing can be said about the front camera. For me, an excellent performer at this price. An all-round great camera experience from the Blackview P6000 at this around $250 price point. But cameras, good battery life, good build quality. What's about gaming? Well, put through the heaviest games I can think of, like the World of War Heroes you're seeing here and Shadow Fight 3. The phone does hiccup a little bit because the Helio P25 is not as good as the Helio P23, but it's still, the Blackview P6000 provides a decent gaming experience, although you might have to crank some settings down a bit to get a more smooth frame rate in the highest quality graphic games out there. So there's certainly better phones like the Redmi 5 Plus out there available on the market when it comes to gaming, but it's still a very decent gaming phone to boot. And what about actual real-life daily driver performance? Here the Blackview P6000 with Android 7.1.1 is a really top phone. The 6 gigs of RAM are really put to good use here, as you rarely see any apps reloading, rarely see any lag between switching between apps. Even when split screen multitasking is open with like 6-7 tabs on Google Chrome, there's barely any performance slowdown. So this is an excellent daily driver with the Blackview P6000. And last but not least, I'll talk about the display. The display quality on this phone is very good. I have to say that there are probably a few better phones when it comes to display quality, like the Oukitel K6 and K10, but it's really on par with anything else that's on the market today. So you're not getting a bad display, you're getting a very good display here, and Gorilla Glass on top and on the back. You don't see that in a lot of Chinese phones these days. So this about wraps it up for the Blackview P6000, an excellent budget phone offering, especially when it comes to build quality and cameras. You probably won't get a better phone these days, and with that good battery life, I just think anybody looking at this phone thinking, should I buy this? The answer is yes, you should. You can buy the phone from the link in the description below. Give the video a thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe to Smartphone Wars YouTube channel for more honest hands-on reviews on tech from China you didn't know about, but you do now.